Hey guys, it's time for another recap of an episode of The Expanse Season 5. Now, today we're going to talk about The Expanse Season 5, Episode 4. We're getting towards the middle of the season. Things are really starting to get intense and escalate. If you recall the cliffhanger they left us with when we got to the end of Episode 3, it was insane. So just fair warning, there are going to be spoilers. I am going to talk about major plot points and what is going on in The Expanse right now. Listen, this is one of my favorite sci-fi shows. If you haven't watched it already, watch it. I mean, we're on Season 5. You've got all these episodes to binge, and you're probably going to absolutely love it. I know I do. I've actually bought the books now because I want to read them, but I am waiting until the series comes to an end after Season 6 because I really don't want spoilers for the show. I want to finish the show first, and then I'm going to dig into those books, which I'm really, really excited for. But let's get into it. Let's talk all spoilers and recap what is going on in The Expanse Season 5, Episode 4.
Hey, Tessa from Mama's Geeky here. Thank you so much for stopping by my YouTube channel.
Okay, so one of my favorite things about this episode is that Amos goes and he sees Peaches. If you remember who Peaches is, she is Clarissa Mao, Julie's sister. You know, she had those mods. She would like bite in her teeth and then she would go all crazy and she was attacking our favorite characters, trying to avenge her family. And it's just, listen, it was crazy. That happened a while ago, but now since Amos is on Earth, he just dealt with his personal matters in Baltimore. He figured, let's stop by and see her. Why not? She is in this crazy prison called the Pit, which is down underground. It is a federal prison, and he has friends in high places, so the guards speak, that allows him to go see her, right? So he goes down there and she's like all doped up on these blockers, so she can't use her mods. You also catch a glimpse of this one prisoner who's like crazy mods. He's huge. And I immediately knew he's going to come back. For some reason, they're talking about him and how he doesn't care. He doesn't want his mods removed and he's crazy pants. So I was like, well, he's coming back into the picture at some point, which he does, but not in this episode. Anyway, that is for the future, but just keep that in mind. He was there for a reason. So anyways, he's in there. Amos is in there talking to Peaches, and they're kind of just chit-chatting, and she's talking about her life there and how she's doped up on these blockers. And yes, they could take out the mods, but it would be more painful for her. And so she's just kind of chilling there. Now, towards the end of the episode, of course, Amos is there when that asteroid hits Earth and the whole place shakes and you see a crack in the foundation, in the ceiling, actually, really, technically, of the cell. So that's clearly something that's going to be talked about in the future, but not in this episode. This whole scene, there's the stuff that goes on in Tycho literally had me gasping, freaking out. I shed some tears. Okay, we knew there was a traitor amongst them, right? Fred and Holden had been having that conversation. They knew that, which is why they were not really telling anybody anything that was going to be going on. However, then they decided to fill up the cargo container with the people that were going to ambush whoever was trying to pick it up and whoever had tried to kidnap Monica. But as they are leading the ship, the Zmaya, I don't know. It's like ZM. You guys know what I'm talking about. They're leading that ship. Zmaya, I think is how they pronounce it. But anyway, they're trying to lead it in to the cargo. It starts to kind of go off course. And they're like, something's going on here. This isn't right. This isn't right. Immediately, Holden's like, Bull, get out of there. There's something going on. There's this one girl behind him that's like being all shady. Now, this is the same girl that was talking to Naomi in the beginning of episode 1. Her name is Sakai, and it turns out she's a traitor. I mean, she literally, she literally shoots Fred Johnson in the back, ultimately killing him. Before he does die, he is able to tell Holden where the protomolecule sample is, that it is there on Tycho, where to go, and sends Holden after it. Now, Holden does get there, but he does not get there in time. There is this crazy robot thing with these legs, and it goes, and it finds it, and it digs, and it gets it, and this robot thing, it literally punches Holden in the chest. It's crazy. That whole scene it's so intense, and it's one of my absolute favorite scenes. Now, Sakai does not escape. The protomolecule does get out and goes off into space. We can only assume into the hands of Marco, which is confirmed later on in the episode, okay? But Sakai is still there, so of course they're going to put her in holding and hopefully try to get some kind of information out of her in the future. Now, Avasarala is saying, oh my gosh, they don't know on Earth why they didn't see this asteroid. I need to get this message to them that it was covered in stealth tech from Marco. As we know, she tried to get them to move the watchtowers before. Nothing really happened out of it. They were kind of like, no, we're good. You're kind of crazy. We're not going down that road. She finally gets through to Gao. She's trying so hard to get through to her to tell her, hey, this is what's going on. But nobody is picking up her calls. She had to literally call the chef on the plane that she's on to have him give her a tray of food or drink or water or something with the phone open and her talking, saying, hey, listen, this is why you can't see the asteroids. Marco is sending them. They're covered in stealth tech. You need to change the watchtowers. You need to make sure that they're able to protect you from these. Turn them away from Mars. Mars doesn't care anymore. You got to do this. And luckily, Gao is able to get that order out. However, another asteroid hits, killing her. So now her and her entire cabinet actually, and making the plane crash. So now Marco has successfully hit Africa, Philadelphia, and also Asia as well. He's really, really doing a number on Earth. And now also he has the proto-molecule. So Naomi now, they end up delivering her, and she's with Philip, right? They end up going to Marco. And she's kind of assumes that Marco has asked Philip to take her there. But she quickly discovers that is not the case. Philip is not doing what his father asked. He's doing what he asked. Or what he wanted for himself. You can tell he kind of he misses this bond that he didn't get with his mom. You know, she left when he was just a little child, and he didn't get to know her. And I think he's kind of hoping for this big happy family reunion, which Marco and Naomi are not exactly fans of each other in the moment. So they expose to Naomi what they've done. She's very upset. She says, great, you're trying to build a better life for Belters, but it's literally happening on a river of blood. That's not cool. Thought you were better than this. I mean, she doesn't say that, but maybe she's thinking it. Listen, she's got to at least think that of her kid. She's clearly not happy with Marco for bringing her child into this. So Marco sends off this message, this transmission to all Belters, and he says, we have attacked Earth. We have done this. I am staking claim of this. It was me. It was my free navy. But we also have the last known sample of the protomolecule, and we are not afraid to use it. So Earth, Mars, you want to come at me? I am not afraid to dump this thing on your entire planet and unleash it and just have fun, right? You want the protomolecule? I'll give it to you, but not in the way you want it. So back off, right? We're going to do what we want. Belters are in charge now. So sad. And this transmission goes out. Alex and Bobby actually see it. And that's really where we leave off. So there's a lot of interesting things that are sure to happen. I mean, Amos is now, he was on Earth when the asteroid hit, but he was underground in the pit prison. We have Alex and Bobby now discovering what Marco has done. Marco has attacked Earth. He's killed Gao. He's like really there in deep doo-doo, and now he's also got the proto-molecule, so he's definitely someone to be scared of. And Fred Johnson is dead. I mean, this is insane. It's a great, like I said, stuff's starting to build up, and the next episode is halfway through the season, and, there's sure to be some more intense things, so stay tuned for that recap and review coming next week. You can also go to mamasgeeky.com to get the full breakdown of the episode, and as always, let's discuss in the comments, right? I've marked this as spoilers, so let's do it. Let's talk about it. Let's get our feelings and our thoughts and our predictions out with each other. It'll be a lot of fun. And don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on more videos like this. Like I said, they're coming weekly all through the season of The Expanse Season 5. I'm excited to talk about this more with you guys because this is an insane season and it's so good. And this show is like the best sci-fi show. I love it. I love it. Don't forget to follow me over on Instagram and Twitter. I'm at Mama's Geeky over there. MAMASGEEKOI. Thanks, guys.